One.
Okay, we're here at Evolution Martial Arts in Sparks, Nevada. I'm Ben Brown, and we're going over mount escapes. I always like to talk about escapes in terms of early, middle, late. Early is you're denying the mount completely. Middle is they've got in a mount position, but they haven't settled in yet. Late is it's pretty bad. We're going backwards now, so we're going from when it's pretty bad and working backwards. So come on over here, John. Brad, go ahead and go mount. So our safety position is triceps on the mat, elbows tight against our body so that we keep their hips on our hips. If this was self-defense and Brad could punch Jordan, Jordan would buck him with his hips and make him put his hands on the mat. And that's starting to create opportunities, trap and roll and that stuff. Today we're going for a knee elbow escape. So if I want to start escaping, this isn't the best place to be for escaping. This is how to stay safe so that you can start an escape. First thing we want to do is frame the hips, right? So Jordan's got a nice grip here on the hip and he's looking for full connection on his forearm here. How's he going to have that? Because Brad's pushing forward. Brad wants to push forward. If Brad backs off, it's a different thing. But usually they're going to be coming forward, trying to advance their mount. Now, so Jordan's going to get on an edge opposite his frame, and he wants to straighten that leg. Whatever edge he's on, he straightens that leg. Keep this foot planted in the mat. Yep, good, just like that. Our idea is we want to get this knee touching that elbow. Here's a little detail. Matt Thornton and his group, SBG, are the ones that I learned this from, but I'm sure they're not the only ones that do it. You point these toes down, and it gives a nice angle for this knee to start getting under the ankle. And then you're going to kind of crunch your body to get that knee and that elbow together. And it's really hard to stop for Brad here. So we got that. Now what we want to do is we want to get our hips out into open space. So it's kind of like a shrimp. You got to shrimp your hips out and you got to get this underhook. If you don't get the underhook, so go ahead and you take the underhook, Brad. If you don't get the underhook, he can stop your hips. You can't go anywhere, right? This is a bad place. So go ahead and, Jordan did it right. He got the underhook. He's reaching for the waist. A lot of times I'll reach up here and relax. I'll grab this shoulder right there. Okay, so now he's gonna try to do the same thing on the other side. He's trying to crunch his body in and touch his knee to his elbow. Right, and you can even kind of use your hips to shove that knee out a little bit. And then he's gonna hip out, get this knee free out here, and go all the way to close guard. That's a knee elbow escape. At any point, okay, I'm gonna go ahead and show real quick. Jordan, you're on top. So he's in mount, sorry Jordan. What I do is I don't let them settle the mount. The worst thing that can happen to mount is they get a high mount. They get their knees up in your armpits. Both self-defense and jiu-jitsu, that's very bad. Self-defense wise, go ahead and climb to high mount. He can drop huge punches on my face and no amount of covering is gonna save me. Okay, so if they get here, my only job is to wiggle back to here. But whenever someone goes mount on me, I immediately frame their hips. First thing I do. Okay, go side control to mount. So go side control to mount. Yep, right when he does that, go ahead, go. I frame the hips. It's the first thing I do. Okay, I'd have to fight to get this arm back. Now look, straight leg, okay? Good connection. The other thing I can do is I can use this foot to help, but I don't want you to rely on that. It's really this body crunch, but sometimes I can use this foot to help. Now I'm getting my hips out, relax a little. Getting my hips out, got this underhook. You can kind of pressure into me a little bit. Now I got this here. Look, from here, this is half guard. I can start getting out into a dogfight. Anything you can do in half guard, this is where I am. But I like to teach the motion to get all the way back to close guard. And to make a flow drill out of it, he gets his posture back. Go ahead and close. He's in my close guard. Say he starts moving backwards. I follow, I hip bump sweep, and now I'm in the mount. Look, frame, edge, straight leg. Knee, elbow, underhook. Gets that other hip out. Okay, for the drill. I get my posture back. I start moving backwards, he follows. Hip bump sweep, and the drill continues. Go ahead and relax. So that's our knee elbow escape. In my opinion, the most fundamental escape there is. Good? Thank you.